Okay, so I've never done one of these, but I thought it'd be fun because I rarely get an opportunity to just listen to a song blind for the first time after it comes out. But then I was having a long work day and I saw on Twitter that Haachama actually released a new single. Uh, well, I want to say this morning, but it's not that time in Australia. But anyway, about 8 hours ago, and I just wanted to check out how it was. Okay. Okay. It's got kind of like it's kind of like an EDM pop kind of vibe.
Who am I? Who's inside of me? Did I
Oh,
ever lose
okay.
my
It's gonna wrap
mind? I
some
wanna
of her
climb,
lore into
but
it.
I can't find from where all this is have got me down. So I'm gonna find
Okay.
a little room
Tempo
to
increase in
save
the percussion in the
half
background,
from the world.
or not
To
increase, but
tell
twice the
how
speed.
I no more a journey to the center of my heart.
Did her English get better? I feel like it's clearer.
My heart.
Not that she had bad English, but like her, what was it, pronunciation, and then that blood on the collar. Yeah, there we go. I really like this kind of beat because I'm really into like electro music. Okay, all right. Let's see where it goes from here. Ooh, I like the distortion in that electric guitar or whatever that is in the background. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of dissonance is always good. I wonder who did the art for this. I'm gonna have to go look at the credits later.
1, 4, 2, and 2, 4,
Wow, this is
1.
really
I'm
nostalgic
leaving
for what she did for like her million sub. Oh, is it just everybody's art from that? Okay. It's a pretty chill, laid back song so far. You know what I mean? Like it hasn't really picked up the pace too much yet. Ooh, I feel like her voice just got louder there. I know I'm not really talking about the lyrics or anything right now because I'm just trying to soak in the song itself. Okay, yeah, that boom, 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 boom. That's a really popular beat. I like it a lot. It's really fun to listen to. Okay, it went slower again. It hasn't really increased too much in volume. Oh, okay. Maybe here. Alright. Okay. I like this. I actually like that it's kind of like late. Oh, that's really nice. Wow, this effect is really cool. I really like this color scheme.
We'll be together forever and ever. Will you always coexist? Do you promise me? Promise me.
Oh, wow. Aw. Yeah, I kind of like how it hasn't. I really like how her voice is a little louder there. Harmony. Oh wow, this is actually a really nice, like nostalgic, it almost makes me feel a little sad. Okay, song track lyrics. Wow, a lot of people involved in this. Ooh, okay. I'm like, here's my recommended. It's all Hololive stuff. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I actually like. I meant to say this like throughout, but I kept getting distracted. I like how this song didn't really increase too much. And you know how like songs like this, I feel like a lot of the songs of this sort of genre, and I don't speak music genres, so don't expect me to pull like some really specific name out of my ass, but I feel like songs like this like they usually have like a couple big builds, at least one, you know, building up to like a drop with a really strong drum beat, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's how all EDM songs are. Well, you know, that, I mean, that's because it gets the people going, right? But unlike, I feel like unlike her first single, because Red Heart was, I feel like that song was really high energy, high intensity, and it pretty much like slapped the entire way. I feel like this one was a lot more laid back and chill, and I'm definitely gonna have to listen to it a few more times just to kind of see if I can pick up on anything in the instrumental that I missed the first time. But it didn't seem too complicated, which is nice, you know? I felt like, hmm, I felt like the way that she sang it, this one compared to Red Heart, and of course they're two different songs, but I feel like the way she sang this song was like almost more, it was really relaxed, and it just made the lyrics kind of speak to me more. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, again, two very different types of songs. And this one was obviously meant to be more of like, wow, I wonder how long she was working on this one, because this definitely, you know, what I was saying was this one was definitely meant to be more of like a reference to what she ended up working on for all the videos and the lore and the stories that led up to her reaching 1 million subscribers. Whereas the other one, I don't know, I didn't really follow her too much back then, so I don't know if that really tied a lot to specific lore for her, so to speak, or if it was just more like an embodiment of her. Yeah, I feel like Red Heart is just like the embodiment of Haachama as like the character, you know, the girl, and this was more specific to that particular era in her creative journey, which is really cool because I mean, it was definitely a really really creative endeavor that had a lot of people, me included, kind of captivated for a while because we're like, what the hell is she doing? But to be able to make a song like this, to kind of summarize that and look back towards it with like nostalgia and the colors used in some of these shots. I don't want to like, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I just picked it right out. I don't want to like replay the song while I'm talking here, but like, wow, this art and you know, the whole setup with like, oh, January 1st, 2000. I wonder if that has any significance. If any fans know about the significance of that date, or if it's just meant to be like, oh, you know, the old. Y'all ever get like old camcorder nostalgia? Because like we don't really use like camcorders and stuff specifically for recording much anymore. I feel like most of us just like record on our, like, your phone replace your camera. For a lot of people, like their watching devices and stuff like that, lots of people watch stuff on their phone or their tablets and stuff now just because of the convenience. And I feel like this sort of setup now just points to a time like long gone. But anyway, not to bring focus away from Haachama, but I just felt like there were a lot of really, ooh, yeah, this one too, or a lot of really nice scenes in this. And it's nice that she was able to use a lot of the images and because remember some of these pictures that she used throughout this video. Well, what I mean is it's nice that she was able to use a lot of the images and stuff that she got from that whole event where it was like Haachama versus, or if you don't want to think about it as versus, it's like Haachama and Akaya Hato, like their story with each other where they were both coexisting at once. It's nice that she was able to use a lot of fan works and images from that as part of this video, because I don't know, it just shows them, or it feels different looking at them now. It feels different looking at them in like this nice chill, like laid back sort of music video format where you don't have the PTSD of like the Discord call sound ringing in the background all the time, or like glitchy artifacts. It just makes me appreciate them different. Anyway, I just wanted to comment on this video, or record rather my reaction to it, or my first initial thoughts on it. Because again, I don't usually get a chance to do this. Usually when like someone single drops or something, I wake up to it because it's like it drops from the JP side on the other side of the planet, and so like I just watch it on my phone in the morning, or it drops at work or something, and I don't get a chance to record something proper like this. But I really liked it. Actually, I'm gonna listen to it one more time, and see if I can maybe pay closer attention to some things this time. Now that I kind of know how the song goes.
Who am I? Who's inside of me? Did I ever lose my mind? I wanna cry, but I can't find from where all this tears have got me down. So I'm gonna find a little room to save her from the
She sings pretty low in this song, which is nice. I mean, she's always had, you know, oh man, that guitar, that grabs me in. She's always had really good range, you know. As she showcases in her karaoke's and everything, she has really good range, but this is definitely lower than most of, well, I mean, in Red Heart, she was speaking a lot. It was quote-unquote rap, you know, singing without tone. But this is a very melodic song. And I was right, the instrumental is pretty sparse. It's like not cluttered.
1 for 2 and 2 for 1. I'm weak, but I listen no alone.
Oh wow, that lyric.
I gotta run to water Sam. The boys started calling on my name, and I go find the little girl to save her from the war.
Wow.
To tell her high no more, but Johnny to the saddle on my heart. I'm here, eyes full of tears, fighting all of their fears. I'm losing her again. Be my beloved one, my inner loneliness. Leslie wind the clock till we remember the happiness.
It's really, the lyrics take on like a really poignant feeling almost, actually, since she's speaking to herself, you know.
My heart,
But I mean, obviously she plays it as two separate quote-unquote characters, but
I am the
there we go. Yeah.
inside my heart.
Yeah, it's really pretty and nostalgic and emotional, you know. This is like an emotional banger, emo banger.
We'll be together forever and ever. Will you always coexist? Do you promise me? Promise me.
Oh, this is,
Hey, I'm here, eyes full of tears, fighting all of their fears. I'm losing you again. Be
back
my
there. That was really cool.
beloved one.
The lens flare.
Loneliness, Leslie wind the clock till we remember the happiness.
I'm really glad she was able to do this too, because I remember it was all sudden and unfortunate, I think, that she ran into some trouble and like, oops, I did not mean to do that. Well, whatever. She ran into, oh, okay. I don't think I can just press back. Anyway, how fitting that it just goes into one of her singing streams. Anyway, it was unfortunate that she wasn't able to finish whatever she wanted to do with that arc because, well, I don't want to get too much into the details, but you know, her endeavor for that was cut off. And I really think that that single, like this second single, is a really nice way for her to kind of send off that whole thing, if that's what she planned to do with it. It certainly felt like it. It felt like a fitting conclusion to what that turned out to be. And in her words, that whole thing was honestly done impromptu anyway. When she was pretty much like, I have a big thing planned for 1 mil, and then she didn't. But then she just pulled it out of her ass because she's just a really awesome and creative and fun content creator, and I really, really admire that about her. So yeah, that was my reaction, I guess, to her second single, and I really like the song. I think it has really good remix potential too. Like I said, it's a really chill track. But of course, that sort of song, like I feel like people can remix it to hell and back with some really like heavy, hard hitting beats, and it'll be like a real club banger. Not that it's not a banger right now, but it's just not that type of banger. You know, like I said, it's like a chill, more laid back banger. And they could probably do other stuff with it too. I feel like, you know, you can make a nice, definitely, I feel like a nice, what is it, like music box arrange of it? Because, like I said, it's super melodic. The chord progression is pretty repetitive, but so is like Red Hearts. It's got that earworm potential. I feel like it could get stuck in your head. Things with really repetitive chord progressions, they could be hit and miss because on the one hand, like they could get boring, so to speak, because you're like, well, the song's not really going anywhere. But on the other hand, if you do it right, it could really, really get stuck in your head. That's what I have to say about songs like that. And I think this one could really, really be one that gets stuck in your head. So yeah, music box arrange I think would be nice for it. Obviously, since I'm a piano arranger, I think piano arrange would be nice for it. It wouldn't be complicated. I think it's always famous last words when I say this. I'm like, oh, it won't be that complicated to arrange for piano, and then it is. It's really hard to tell sometimes unless I'm actually sitting there and thinking about how that kind of arrangement would go. I'm not saying I will arrange it, just because I'm not someone who like arranges every song that comes out, even if I really, really like it. I'm like short on time, and I have other arrangements on my plate that I wanted to do or I promised people I'd do, so I definitely want to get to those first. But in the future, if I do it, then I think it'd be fun, and I look forward to seeing what other people do with that song as well as her singing it in karaoke live, which I'm sure she's gonna be doing. Unless she's already done it and I've missed that singing stream, which is completely possible. And yeah, looking forward to seeing how other people arrange it or sing it. Other Hololive folks sing it too. I know, because Red Heart really got me when Gura first sang it, because when she sang it in that one stream where she was singing like a lot of her senpai's uh singles and stuff too, when she sang Red Heart, I feel like that really got me to go back and listen to the original Red Heart more and more, and that really gave me the motivation to arrange that. So I always like seeing, especially for ones that are sung in English, like different people's takes on it and how they pronounce things, because it's just interesting to see the different ways that people play with the words and how they inflect them and change little changes in the melody here and there. That's always neat. It's always neat. I really like Hololive for the girls and their personalities and the streams they do, but definitely, definitely also for the music. So I'm glad to be able to enjoy it with you all. That's enough rambling for me. I'm just gonna finish this here, but there we go. I don't know if I'll upload this or not, but if I do, then that was that. All right, catch y'all later.